strength of schedule, all of those metrics, but more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Hits inside, it's Blaylock. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Finds his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Burrowing for yardage. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's got the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
From the gun, it's Blaylock. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Straight ahead, it's Fletcher. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Pringle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Left side is Pringle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on fourth down. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. The 20. He's at the 10. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down.
Touchdown, Miami!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He's going to run it. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open,
Hits the accelerator to the right. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they block it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up, you're taking it the other way, and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Set to advance on the football.
And here he comes out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeps it moving. It's Fletcher. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Mensah. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Snags it. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to pass. Fires quickly. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Throwing, Mensah. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, you know, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's Mensah to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for blockers. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick give. It's Walker. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Rides to the back. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Just about set to get this second half underway. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Powers inside. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
The Canes will have it 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. It's so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Buying time to his right. Rolling right and going deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He's going to take off. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Hurricanes have this offense rolling. The run inside. It's Pringle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
The Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Mensah quick catch.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Hits inside, it's Pringle. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got his man in the middle. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One final quarter to play, and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Throwing, Mensah. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Got his man on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Here's Mensah to throw. Move to his right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll bring it back. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. From the gun, it's Avant. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
And here's the thing, strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play call.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Out wide left, it's Compton. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
2nd down to the air. Rolls right. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the that's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Mensah rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the pass.
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Straight ahead, it's Pringle. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense looks as if it's coming. Throwing, Mensah. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Vaughn. Turning it on! A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Here's Mensah to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They want to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! They jump on top here in OT.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. On the option. Fights off a defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Running inside, it's Walker. Could be an alley. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Looking for the edge. They got it! The 2-point conversion, and it's a game winner! Not all close games are created equal, but this one